Ребятки, всем добрый день. Мы с вами возвращаемся в прохождение Dustborn. Все, давайте поставим. Вот, собственно, на прошлом эфире мы записывали видос. Специально для чего он был нужен. А вот для чего сейчас мы с вами подзапишем для яркого момента. Давайте 3, 2, 1.
Thanks for coming out to Main Street. We're the Dustborn, your band for tonight. We're the freaks, we're the outcasts. Just like you, we're nothing like you. Your past due. We will eclipse you. We're the aliens, we're the refugees. We walk among you, we're right behind you. Your time is past, your kind won't last. We're the Thanks for coming. We have been the Dustborn. Thank you.
Вот такие дела. Ради всего этого было. Не планировался такой видос, но там слишком несложно. Ну и прикольно в целом. Вот, так что такие дела. Есть у нас неожиданно с Dustborn, есть у нас теперь музыкальный видос в нашем плейлисте. Давайте я скину ссылочку на всякий случай в чатик. Сейчас надо бы найти его только еще. Чатик. Вот такие дела. Так что, если кому не сложно, придите, поддержите, лайкосиком поставьте. Мне кажется, получилось забавно. Вот, ну и, соответственно, давайте пройдем хотя бы еще одну главу. Пятая у нас уже на очереди. И, соответственно, вы теперь понимаете, да, какую песню будем играть каждый раз, когда у нас будет концерт.
We're absolutely sure the papers we got from Lottie will get us through the checkpoint, Theo.
I mean, yeah. As sure as I can be. The Weave has always trusted her.
What's going to happen to Lottie?
She'll be fine. She has the furball.
You're really smitten.
Who wouldn't be? The boy was adorable. With his tiny, fuzzy paws.
Yeah, Lottie will retire and spend her golden years watching reality TV about Pacifica's hottest bachelors. Or invent a new method for canning beans, patent a cloning device. Who knows with her?
Кстати, давайте это можно закрепить же. Трансляция завершена. Не сообщение отправлено вручную. Закрепить после, ну, наверное, вот этого, да.
She's chaos incarnate.
I loved her. I feel bad about destroying her home.
We're coming up on the Rocky Mountains checkpoint.
Are they gonna ask us to play again? Oh, I hope they do. We rock.
Gateway to the Heartlands.
We're leaving the provinces.
Hello, civilization.
And hello, more justice patrols.
After what we've been through, I'm actually okay with that.
They don't want to see our papers.
I just got a thumbs up. I'm thumbs upping back.
Discipline amongst the troops is slipping.
And now I got a little salute. I don't know. Things could get a bit Reichstaggy if I return that salute. I'll give him another thumbs up. They're waving us through.
All this planning and money to get proper papers, and they're giving us a thumbs up?
And a potentially offensive salute. I'm not sure he realized how inappropriately angled his arm was. Either that or...
Make you feel better, Theo. We can circle around and go again.
I mean, I should be happy, but it's such a waste of resources.
We'll need those papers later.
True. Thank you, Gnome.
They're still waving. I actually feel bad for them.
We should throw a party. Celebrate the occasion.
Is it someone's birthday? I didn't know.
No, but getting through that checkpoint deserves a party.
Do we have cake?
You can have a party without cake.
What?
Ну, написать музычку.
No,
Новая
absolutely
песня.
not.
What kind of parties have you been to?
Cake parties?
Okay, well, I mean, great. If we pass by a Betty's or a Henry's, maybe we can pick up a cake.
Ugh, those are sad excuses for a cake. I could bake a cake.
Do you have cake mix? Flour, sugar, icing?
We have none of those things.
No more shortcuts, no more scams. We hit the open road, high on blind hope. I'm bound from the gig grind. And for me. We leave it all behind.
Такую легкую песню получается писать.
As I was
Мне
saying,
бы так.
we have none of those things.
No cake, no party.
I don't know about that. Turn up that music, Viola.
Поехали дальше просто.
We're coming up on a tourist attraction. Anyone need to stretch their legs and use the facilities?
Not me. Ooh, look at the pretty mountains.
Cold rocks, wet snow. What's so pretty about it?
Sourpuss.
I'm spotting multiple justice vehicles in the parking lot.
Oh, fuck.
Just keep driving. They have no reason to stop us.
Stop the bus.
What's happening?
Stop, please. My bloody head.
Pull
it's-
over once we're out of view, Viola. What's wrong?
Are they okay?
What's happening?
You can sense things. Intense feelings, other anomals, or...
Both. This time it's both. Lots of emotion. There's one of us around. And they're really upset. Jesus. Oh, this headache is going to stick.
So what do we do?
We can't risk blowing our cover to investigate, not with Justice around. And we're expected at the Yellow Brick Road Motel by the end of the day. There's no time to waste.
You're actually arguing for ignoring someone's cry for help?
I'm not...
take a look.
I think you're making a mistake.
The man's right. Let's go.
No. You guys stay here. Ziggy, let's go.
Now that is the sister I remember.
No justice. Only those civilians over there.
So, where are the cops?
Are we sure there's an anomal here, Pax?
No, but Gnome led us to you. And whoever it is we're looking for, they could be in trouble.
Там еще есть. Девять из 3.
No one here.
Так, это что-нибудь для нас значит? 5 можно, да. Так, ну давайте, кстати, это... Где есть слово, можем открыть. Нет, не можем. Собрано 70. Ладно, видим потом.
Locked. See anything in there?
This place looks pretty dead. There must be another way in.
Z, can you get through and open the door from the inside?
A glass door should be pretty easy.
Okay. No, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Okay. It's gonna be fine.
Ziggy,
Yep, I'm okay, but I don't see any way to unlock this door.
look around, maybe? Ziggy!
There has to be another way.
Зря, да, мы туда отправили.
Is that the... But she's just a child. She can't be.
Told you, they're making a
But
noise.
she's so young. Your school shut down before she was born. Hey, little girl, you okay?
Did you see what that child just did?
Are you okay? There were gunshots
fine.
and
Stay away from her.
she's just a child.
Stand down. This doesn't concern you.
You're pointing a gun at a kid. Of course it
She's a
concerns
deviant,
me.
not a kid. Please step back.
Leave her alone. I bet we can do some fun stuff with our new Vox in combat. You guys saw that, right? The girl.
Absolutely fuck that guy.
You're next.
Absolutely fuck that guy up. Yeah.
Setting a good example for us all, I think.
You need to stand down.
No. We... No. We need to stand up to you.
Nice one, Eli.
I'm getting the hang of this.
Deviants?
Well, shit. Pax, the game was up the moment we came across these guys.
There might be more of them. Come on, we need to go.
Where's the child? We can't just leave her.
I think she ran out front when the fighting started.
You sure she went this way?
I mean, where else would she go?
The echoes. They're all here.
Whoa, is that why I have goosebumps?
There's bad vibes here. Like someone's talking to me inside my head.
Там кто-то еще вьется. Так, ну мы, если честно, все обошли.
I'm telling you, they must be.
Did you see a little girl run past?
A child? My goodness, no. Is she yours? Did she get spooked by all the racket?
She is ours? Yeah. So, you didn't see anything?
No, but we'll certainly keep our eyes open, dear. I'm sure she couldn't have gone far.
Так, ну куда тут можно убежать-то? О.
It's her.
О.
The echoes are drawn to... What is happening? As I was saying, it's her. The echoes are drawn to her. Hold on, kid. I'm gonna help you.
19 штук.
I think we got them all. I'm surprised the meme didn't burst into flames. Hey, you okay? Hey, we're friends. Are you hurt? Kid, can you talk?
We don't have time for this.
What's your name? What are you doing here? What did those bad
Come on,
men
just
do
grab
to
her.
Z's right. We should get going.
We're not safe here. I'm going to pick you up, okay?
Pax, are you okay?
What the hell was that?
I don't know. She got into my head and there was humming.
Humming? How
I
is
didn't
humming
hear
bad?
anything.
Trust me, it's bad.
We can't lose her again.
Hey,
Pax, just be careful.
it's okay. You're safe with us.
Because talking to her worked so well the first time.
This is normal. What you're feeling isn't special or out of the ordinary. It's just how things are in this world.
Wow, that worked?
Okay? We're bringing you somewhere safe. Please don't zap my brain again. Okay. Back to the bus.
They're going to have so many questions.
Where's the bus?
Folks, more visitors. Oh no. They're arresting that friendly couple.
Stay down. Don't move.
What?
Move.
We don't know about any deviant.
We're just visiting from South Dakota. We have no idea what...
Yo, need some help? Hey, where did you guys find a child?
Так. Я не могу водить. Чего ходишь по сделу? Как будто что-то не так. Давайте загрузимся еще раз. Надеюсь, там были какие-то автосейвы. 2 минут назад.
Where's the bus?
Folks, more visitors. Oh no. They're arresting that friendly couple.
Stay down. Don't move.
What?
Move.
We don't know about any deviant.
We're just visiting from South Dakota. We have no idea what...
Yo, need some help? Hey, where did you guys find a child?
Can you take her?
Take a child? I don't... Fine.
We can't just leave that nice couple. They're innocent. We have to help them.
We have to get the child out of here, and if we stay and fight, our cover is...
Блин, ну давайте сбежим. Лень драться. Плюс прикрытие под угрозой. А вам надо?
No one's following us?
Not as far as I can tell. How's the child coping?
I'll go check on her now. Let us know if you see anything.
I don't know how I feel about... You do realize this child belongs with someone, right? You just... took her.
We rescued her.
At least we saved someone.
We can't save everyone, Eli.
Maybe not, but we should.
Look, we're not equipped to care for a child, even if she is a normal.
You're saying we should have left her there for Justice to capture? Or worse?
I'm not saying that, Gnome. I'm saying we have to find her parents, or someone who can keep an eye on her until...
Until what? Justice stole her from her parents to do experiments on
We
her.
don't know that, Eli. We don't know if she's like you.
If only she'd say something. Either she's too traumatized or she can't speak.
This feels dangerously close to kidnapping. But I don't.
Так,
have a
маленькая
better
милая полна
suggestion.
сюрпризов. Недавно спасена или похищена, в зависимости от точки зрения. Не разговаривает, но знает, как сделать так, чтобы ее поняли. Дары речи, боли, слова не нужны.
We'll leave her with the Boulder librarian. The Weave has resources and contacts. Maybe they'll be able to track down her family.
Sorry, hold on. If she doesn't speak, then how can she...
What?
Well, vocals generally require, you know, words. She got swarmed by echoes, too. So she's not just a normal, she's different.
All the more reason for us to leave her with someone who can help her. We can't just take someone's child with us across the country.
You're safe with us. What's your name? Where's your mommy and daddy? What do you think we should do, Eli?
Just keep it chill. Show her she's safe and that we are safe. We'll get there when she's ready.
Add kidnapping to our rap sheet.
It's not kidnapping when it's a rescue mission. We'll find out who she belongs to and bring her home, I'm sure.
Ну, так, можем двигаться. Двигаться можем. Ну, допустим.
I know how you feel, Theo. I'm not super comfortable about just taking the child, but
It makes me sick just thinking about what she's been through. Her and Eli. I'm glad we didn't just keep driving. I know this makes everything more complicated. But I'm happy she's here and not in Justice's hands. Even if it means we have to figure out what to do with her. We'll deal with it when we get to the Boulder Library. I hope they'll be able to take her. They're better equipped than us to deal with a minor.
Надо поехать дальше.
you two staying on the bus?
Someone needs to watch the girl. Are you getting off?
This is a precious opportunity to use a toilet that's not on wheels.
I always knew you'd develop a taste for luxury.
Theo went in to pay for the fuel. It'll take some time to charge the bus, so feel free to go inside. But first, if you have a moment, Pax, there's something I wanted to talk to you about.
Ну, давай.
What's up?
At our last service station stop, I noticed prenatal vitamins on the shelves. Perhaps I'm being tactless by bringing this up, but you and your unborn child would benefit from certain nutrients. I knew you wouldn't want me to bring this up in front of the crew, for your discretion, which I understand is important to you.
Thanks. I appreciate the concern.
I'm glad you didn't take offense. I admit I wasn't certain you wouldn't. I am gaining a greater understanding of emotion as I spend more time as a person. I took you at your word when you said you didn't want to talk about this. But I also know that doesn't necessarily mean you wouldn't appreciate the support. I can tell from your body language that you need the restroom. You should go before it's too late.
the deep state plan. They're controlling. The government and the economy.
Да, кстати, а тут не было ничего. Плюс 4, кстати. Это прям неплохо.
Well, I don't know. Should we get her nuts? What, pretzels? Do kids like pretzels?
Dude, come on. Pretzels are for people over 60 who wear dentures.
Fine, sugar, gummy
О,
bears with
кстати, нам же
artificial
тебе
coloring
надо
back.
передать
Or maybe a
фотографию.
Slurpee. Ah, gotta watch out for that
Дружище.
sugar.
Hi.
I ran into a Betty a while back. She wanted me to give you this.
Dude, that Betty, you know what happened to her. You're really doing this?
What about my Betty?
Nothing. Nothing.
Oh. Well, this is lovely. My Betty and I, fresh out of the factory. I can't tell you how much this means to me. It's real hard being separated for so long. If you see her again, can you give her this locket? It's got photos of our little ones. Everything we do,
Ну,
we
значит, мне
do
как
for
минимум еще
them.
быть им
You
встретили.
know, they make it all worth it. A man's got to work to provide for his family. That's why I man this station day and night. As long as I'm working, they're happy and healthy.
Sure, if we meet Betty again, we'll give her the locket.
You're a class act, ma'am. Thank you.
Do you have a restroom I can use?
Sure, but customers only.
We're customers. That gentleman there is filling up an entire bus. And he's also buying snacks.
Glad to hear it. Thank you for choosing Standard Energy. Here's the key. Make sure to return it afterwards. Have a wonderful day.
Thanks.
No. Thank you, ma'am.
Or maybe a Slurpee. Ah, gotta watch out for that sugar rush, though. Don't want some hyper little Supergirl on the bus.
Nope. See, that's a common misconception. There's zero. Nope. See, that's a common misconception. There's zero.
Ты опять потеряла ее, серьезно. А если бы мы ушли?
You probably know Boulder pretty well, right, Henry?
I like to think so, officer. Why?
We were hoping you could tell us where to find the Yellow Brick Road Motel.
We can't find it on our maps, and no one seems to know
Ну
where
ладно,
it is.
витаминки мы, видимо, не купим.
Came to the right.
Did you hear that?
I did. Follow me.
Do we skip the motel?
We can't. We need to warn the librarian. Those officers said at least 1 hour before their backup arrived. We leave now. We'll get there well ahead of them.
And what about the crew? What do we tell them?
We're all in the same boat. We keep everyone in the loop, and we make the decisions together. It's been a stressful day. The last thing we want to do is cause division. Let's go.
Так, ну или сейчас можно зайти. Не будем. Я вас понял. Ну, открывай тогда.
Ma'am, wait.
What?
I'm very sorry, but I believe you still have the key to the restroom.
Oh, shoot. I'm sorry, I forgot about that.
Not a problem, ma'am. Easy to forget. You'll want to stay safe out there. Road's getting slippery, and there has been reports of criminal activity in the area. Apparently, a couple posing as tourists from South Dakota attacked a squad of officers up in the mountains. You can never judge a book from the cover. Where did you come from? Did you see anything?
Sir, backup needs you to send them our location again. They went to the wrong station. Seriously, I don't know how they make it anywhere without us.
I'll radio them now. You have a good day, ma'am.
What's going on? Oh, I recognize that face. It's the bad face.
How bad is it?
Justice knows about the library. Those officers in there are waiting on backup. We need to get there before them and warn the librarian.
Why?
What?
It's fine. They'll be waiting a while and we'll be quick. We'll strategize on the way there. Viola?
Got it, Theo. Hold on to your hats, people. I'll get us there in a jiffy.
This is it, huh? Looks like a real motel to me.
That's the idea, Si.
Okay, so where do we find the librarian?
Theo didn't know, but it can't be that
Плюс
hard.
8, да.
We got about an hour before Justice gets here,
Нам
so
там
let's...
надо это... А, ну хотя нет. Блин, надо вот эти качать.
Split up to cover more ground. I'll take the front office while someone else checks the rooms.
Right, who goes where, boss?
Ziggy, you're the quickest. Check the rooms and let us know if you find anything.
I'm not phasing through any doors, but I have no problem looking through windows.
Let's check the reception.
Значит, уже не уверен, что нам вообще эти их нужны. Но тут есть хлам. И... Си, у нас, блин. Ладно, но все равно плюсик есть.
How much time do we have, Pax?
The officers said an hour, so maybe... Locked.
God damn, I jinxed it.
В смысле, пока...
Anyone in there? Hello?
Maybe they're hiding.
Sai? This one is all yours.
I'm gonna regret this.
Блин, ну там следов еще дофига будет. Надо было наоборот сделать.
Is that the alarm? Oh, shit. How do we shut it off?
Look for a control panel, and quick. This will draw unwanted attention. CT? Viola? Sorry. What do we do?
Someone will have to disrupt the electrical systems behind the panel if the buttons don't do the trick.
The buttons don't do anything. Sai?
What do you want me to do?
Sai smash?
Hey, look at that. It worked.
I leave you alone for 5 minutes? I thought we were trying to be stealthy.
Find anything or anyone?
Nope, nothing. No one. Some of the rooms are completely empty. No furniture, no guests. Wait, the librarian isn't in here?
They could perhaps be in one of the locked guest rooms.
Wow, these robots are absolute classics.
Love the design.
Guys, let's focus. Where do we start looking?
Maybe they have records of room occupancy. A guest log.
This looks like the terminal in La Torre.
I don't expect it to be connected to the weave, but it might contain guest records.
Looks like this is the check-in system, but I don't know how to navigate it. Z, you're good with old hardware.
I mean, I can pull apart a 40-year-old robot PAX, but I am not about to mess with a computer that moms could have grown up with.
Viola, you're, old.
It doesn't have a universal robotic port, but the keyboard will do.
What's taking so long?
It's a purely manual interface. I have to type with my fingers, like a human. Here we go. According to the system, all the rooms are booked, just like the sign says.
Except we just confirmed no one's here.
Every room has a record of guest occupancy, some of them long-term. This goes back years, and there are no vacancies for the next 6 months.
So it's all bullshit then.
A cover. Well, I mean, it is a library.
Let's check all the rooms. I've never seen machines like these before.
Most of them.
I've never seen machines like these before.
Most of them were discontinued in the 1980s.
Where do we begin?
Z, you check the rooms.
They all look the same to me.
So we bust into all of them until we find something.
Is it my turn? Most of them were Okay.
It's locked.
Let me start over. Most of them were...
Sai?
Okay.
I'll continue now. Most of them were discontinued in the 1980s and 1990s.
They're using the prime.
This one is just empty.
Fully booked my ass.
Sai?
Going down, door. Whoops.
You really don't know your own strength.
Are we gonna have to fix that?
What are you talking about? We found it like that.
Another empty room.
Sai?
Huh. I'm enjoying the mindless destruction. Books on books on books.
Is this the library? If so, it's disappointing.
Probably not the main library, but it's a positive sign.
Дали хотя бы подсказку, что ли, в какой находится все.
Sai?
This does get a bit monotonous. Hey, Pax. Coming through.
A quarter? Why do you want a quarter?
No reason. Oh, damn. This is the life.
You sound ridiculous.
You should try it, Pax. It's amazing. Mind cranking it up for me?
Do these curtains look weird to you?
Those aren't curtains.
Sai?
Ow! Ow!
You okay?
That shit hurt. Oh, what is this made of? This isn't like the other doors.
It's been reinforced. Why would they reinforce this door?
Sai?
Knock, knock. Who's there? That's right, my foot! Ugh.
Sai?
Oh, I should do this professionally. This is just a regular room.
Doesn't look very lived in.
Losing our voices because they're afraid to shoot our They're cracking.
Как интересно, мы первый раз прошли, и оно не это... Не запеликало. Тут в шарфике ходит вообще.
More books.
But no library.
Так, ну очевидно, нам надо вон в ту дверь.
Ziggy?
Yeah, okay, I guess we don't have a choice. Oh man, it's too dense. I don't know what this thing's made of, but I can't push through. How about we knock?
Hey, anyone in there? We have an appointment. Dio, Luna, Lottie, any of those names ring a bell?
The librarian must have left.
Okay, how about we find a key to this door?
Good evening, valued guest. I'm Lo.
So, all the keys are right there, dangling, just out of reach. Viola, can you get this thing working?
I'll take a look. The central processing core has suffered irreparable damage from a power surge. It needs a functioning core before we can interact with it.
The towel robot is working. Can't we just switch the cores?
Well, these things are not particularly complex, so maybe. They appear to share identical interfaces and operating systems. This might work.
Good evening, valued guest. I'm Lola. Need a towel? I can take your used towel and provide you with a fresh replacement. Here at the Yellow Brick Road Motel, we put our customers first. And that's you, baby.
Good job, Viola. All right, give me one, towel, please.
There's a limit of one towel per valued guest. Please insert your used towel for a fresh one.
Ты зараза, я тебя возьму.
Viola, give me the key to room 3.
Do you have a dirty towel that needs to be exchanged?
It's
for a fresh
mechanically
one?
wired to only work with the requested items. We'll need to feed it what it asks for.
Got a towel. This had better work.
Lola will take care of all your Thank you for depositing your dirty towel. At the Yellow Brick Road, we have the most exclusive range of fresh towels. Lola's gonna take care of you, Pudding Pop. Which towel would you like today?
I'll take number 3.
Towel number 3. Calming lavender, guaranteed to give you a good night's rest. Great choice, baby cakes, coming right up.
Let's hope this gets us into the right room.
That's a good sign.
It's stuck. Sai, can you give this a push?
Yeah, for sure. Oh my god!
Shit! I thought you were Justice. Oh Christ! I didn't mean to. Hey, let me fix this. I can patch you up.
You don't even think about touching her.
I'm not touching her. I'm gonna talk to her. Weary with toil, I haste to my bed. The dear repose for limbs with travel tired. But then begins a journey in my head to work with my mind when the body's work's expired. For then my thoughts from where I abide intend a zealous pilgrimage to thee, and keep my drooping eyelids open wide, looking on darkness which the blind do see.
What's happening? Huh? What happened? Did I get shot? And how did I get unshot?
You're a normal.
I guess I am, yeah.
It doesn't even hurt anymore, just tingles a bit. But there's no pain. I should be mad that you shot me, but right now, I'm just grateful you fixed me up again.
I'm real sorry, but I thought it was them. I wasn't expecting you guys to show up.
We don't have a lot of time. Z, go get Theo. I'll help Sai inside and talk to this trigger-happy gentleman.
I'm sorry, Sai. I should have gone instead of you. Eli could have watched Girl.
I feel fine, so don't worry about it, I guess.
You can use Vox to heal?
Vox, yeah, but it has to be poetry, unfortunately.
So, you're the librarian, huh? You don't seem like the librarian type.
Librarian, ex-soldier, faith healer, tree hugger, demolitions expert, at your service, Sai. And fucking apologetic.
I thought the weave was all about peaceful resistance. What's with the shotgun?
I got the same philosophy about guns as I do about words. If you can use them to fight fascists, you use them.
We can all get to know each other later. Justice is only a half hour out, and we need to clear this place before they arrive.
I'm aware. There's been activity all across the map today. Lots of libraries sending out distress signals or going dark.
Считай, последнюю недельку сейчас вот эту у меня еще халява, а дальше вовсю работать.
Yeah, for sure.
Рылся в вещах. Что-то нашел интересное? Так, библиотекарь, ветеран, эксперт по взрывчатке, эко-террорист с золотым сердцем. Живет, умирает ради принципов, ненавидит рифмованные стихи. Забавно, что мы стихами. Ну, рассказывай, что нашел.
Don't worry, Mom, I'll be okay. But if you want to give me special treatment, busting down fewer doors, lifting fewer heavy objects, I won't complain.
Done. Less door busting for you.
You're saying less, but I'm hearing the exact same amount.
Кассету, прям кассету. Я кассет не видел уже миллион лет. Не, хотя, знаете, это... Блин, ну группу... Ну, я слышал, но я, честно, если вы мне скажете, назовите какую-то песню, я не вспомню, что это за группа. Но я помню, слышал, какое это было такое. Но... Я последний раз кассеты вот прям видел, знаете, типа иногда всякие рок-группы, я помню, любят типа эксклюзивно выпустить на кассете что-то. Но у меня в детстве, кстати, были кассеты. Я еще застал, когда они существовали. Так, нам надо что-то здесь взять.
Pax, your hands are empty. Can you do me a favor? My philodendron. I'm not leaving them behind.
Philo what?
Philodendron. My lucky plant.
So, I don't think we have time to pick up.
У тебя остались еще? Ничего себе. А у тебя есть на чем его воспроизводить?
Sure, I'll get
У
your
меня даже...
philo plant with
У
the
меня
new
вот CD-диски есть музыкальные. Такое, да. Но... То есть CD-привода у меня тоже нет.
Go ahead. I'll be
Это у меня,
right
знаете, у
behind
меня
you.
есть CD-диски куча, но при этом нет ничего, на чем их воспроизводить. Я как-то хотел себе купить CD-плеер, но пока не судьба. Ходил бы, как в это, в братья. С CD-плеером бы. К черту ваши эти электронные. Что дисков у меня штук, не знаю, ну штук 30-40, наверное, где-то. Блок питания заказать для приключения. Ну, а чё, кстати, ты там это, как ты меня спрашивал про этот микрофон? Чё ты там пытался что-то сделать с этим всем? У меня магнитофон у тебя есть для кассет. Ну, вот я магнитофон, знаете, вот в детстве на даче видел последний раз. Не, ну круто, круто, прикольно. Винтаж. Будь у меня такое, я бы порадовался. Блин, мы точно должны тут прям что-то найти. Пантограф заказал во вторник, привет. Блин, круто, круто. Не знаю, я наоборот, если я недавно купил микрофон, думал, он будет круче, чем вот этот, но на самом деле послушал, они одинаковые вообще. Я теперь не знаю, что с ним делать. Он нам пригодится, наверное, но типа... Ну, наверное, вот если там всякие скрипки и так далее, потому что их записывать, там, вся флейта, если мы куда-нибудь когда-нибудь захотим добавить, то их как бы записывать надо таким путем. И, наверное, для этих он подойдет, потому что он более чувствительный. Но в плане вот записи голоса он, это, наоборот, плохо в плане стрима. Ну, короче, посмотрим. Плюс я еще хочу сейчас сидел вот тоже сегодня. Вот я видосик сделал по вот этой игре гитарной. И еще сегодня сидел за сценарием для ролика по Mass Effect, по комиксу. И...
Are you the one?
Возможно, вот его я буду на этот микрофон записывать, но надо, чтобы тишина была везде. Видео. Но он такой, он больше читабельный, чтобы люди там... Ничего себе. Блин, ну вот у меня только музыкальные диски, вот групп есть. Это вот есть у меня небольшая коллекция. Ну и сложно покупать, блин, дорогие все заразы. Я бы с удовольствием, у меня как-то познакомился с винилом. Я у подруги был на даче, и у нее, короче, на чердаке винил лежал. Блин, и прикиньте, вот у людей, черт знает где, в какой-то деревне там, за, там, блин, 300 километров от города, этот виниловый проигрыватель и виниловых дисков дофига. Они, конечно, старенькие такие, но я прям, ну, я помню, я тогда прям впечатлился. Винил — это вообще с чем-то несравнимая история. Здесь, блин, круто, очень. Я бы все хотел, но они безумно дорогие, и плюс еще надо, если их покупать, то надо, чтобы еще было на чем воспроизводить, а чтобы их воспроизводить, это еще куча денег. Ну, короче, все дорого. Так. Надо... Блин, да я не знаю, он нам что-то говорит. Ну ладно, давайте возьмем. Давай заберем. Он нам сейчас скажет. Блин, а я вот помню диски, там с Абой было много дисков. Вот я с группой Аба познакомился во многом вот из той поездки на дачу к подруге. Потому что, ну, типа, там было прям дофига их. Так, эти уже тут. Ну, что-то, мне кажется, мы не тот цветок взяли сейчас. А чё мы не можем идти? Да, блин. Мы не можем идти? Ладно, ладно. Просто цветочком гуляют, чё вы прикопались? Мистер Пленти.
at the station.
You were riding with some folks on a bus, an old American Motors Company model. Those are rare, hard to miss. But I don't see it here.
What's your name, man?
Ну чё, Дажан, ты там это, паки для своей игры не делаешь?
He asked you a question.
То что-то давно не было.
Ma'am, your name?
Pax.
Pax, huh? That's an unusual name.
Грустно.
Where are your friends? Colleagues?
Ma'am, where are your
К туринку готовишься. А он еще не прошел. Я последний раз, когда я помню, вы что-то обсуждали про турик, это, по-моему, было недели 2 назад.
They're out running errands.
We'll just have to wait for them to get back.
28-го. О, там Star Wars Outlaws
Why are
выйдет.
you carrying a plant?
Just doing some gardening.
That's a strange thing to be doing if you're stopping at a motel for the night, right?
We're investigating this motel for illegal activity. I'm sorry, but we'll need you to stay here while we take a look.
Воу.
Kim, on me.
Ну, это не мы. Так, ладно, давайте валить отсюда.
What the hell was that, Soul? I could have been killed. And all for a plant?
Relax, Buttercup. I waited till you were out of there, and it helped you escape the pigs. I booby-trapped the place when I took over. I told you I'm ex-army and a demolition expert. Hey, look, I am eternally grateful you got Mr. Planty out of there. I know this probably sounds insane, but...
Мы что, угадали, что ли? Серьезно?
Call him an emotional support plant. PTSD is no joke.
At least we all made it out. Right now, we have bigger things to discuss. So, you said libraries were going dark. First La Torre, now Boulder.
Yeah, Salem and Rapid City, too. You can't trust anything west of Chicago, and they could be next.
Rapid City is our next stop. Any way we can tap into the Weave to get more information? Or talk to Nova Scotia?
Not a chance, champ. The only way to contact the Weave in this region just went up in flames.
So we'll have to get to Chicago and speak with our contact there. All right, we'll make camp, regroup, figure out what to do from there.
So, emotional support plan?
That's right. What about it?
Nothing. I wouldn't mind one of those.
Так, ну окей. О, порепетировать
So,
можно будет,
how does it
наверное.
work, Saul? You just recite poetry and it heals people?
Exactly that. It helps the body heal itself. Lacerations, stab wounds, bullet holes, even internal bleeding, sometimes. Doesn't work on cancer or dead people, but gunshot wounds are my specialty, thanks to a stint in the Second Civil War.
I'm not sure this is an appropriate discussion in front of the child.
Have we settled on calling her the child now?
I thought it was girl.
Girl works. Simple, easy to remember, albeit a little presumptive.
Because we don't know if she's...
A she.
On that subject, I've been thinking. I asked you to call me Viola, but there's something about that name that doesn't quite sit right. I think it's too conventional. It just conforms to what Justice wanted me to be. Like I'm role-playing a character they created. Therefore, I'm going back to CT. For now. After all, that name was given to me by the children I cared for, including Eli. The name has emotional significance.
I'm touched, CT.
Ну, окей.
But this must all be terribly boring for Girl here. We ought to get ready for bed.
Aw, man, I tell her the best bedtime stories. Gnome, wanna join? Since she's so taken with you. Oh, you okay?
Sorry, I'm just thinking. You go ahead without me.
Так, что, с тремя этими надо поболтать. А че, репетировать нельзя? Плохо. Да, ну ладно, по идее мы главу пройдем.
Breathing the fresh air?
I need a minute. To myself. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Gnome? Are you okay?
Fine. I'm fine. Just fine.
Что-то ей нехорошо.
Can they hear me? It doesn't work if they can't hear me.
Their eyes are open. Go ahead.
I had no time to hate, because the grave would hinder me, and life was not so ample I could finish enmity. Nor had I time to love, but since some industry must be, the little toil of love, I thought, was large enough for me.
Jesus. Did I pass out?
It looks like a concussion to me, chap. Headaches? Nausea?
Yeah, but it hasn't been that bad.
Why didn't you say something?
I didn't want to make a fuss. It's fine.
Are you okay?
I passed out, Theo. Clearly not okay, but thanks for your concern.
We care. We all care. A lot.
I know. This is getting awkward. Go away.
Love you too, Gnome.
Group hug?
Так, ну окей. О. Репетировать все-таки можно. Ну давайте нашу коронную. Бля, хотя там, кстати, мы новую. Да, нет, давайте новую лучше послушаем. Любопытно, что там.
1, 2, 3, 4. We took a leap of faith, leaving no trace, escaping the gig grind, looking for a better place. No more shortcomes, no more scams. Breaking away from my past gens, breaking away from my past gens. We hit the open road, high on blind hope, running on illegal fuel. We hit the open road, high on blind hope, chased by them fascist fools. Making our way across a divided nation, making a break from our former station, making our way across a divided nation, making a break from our former station. I fell from the deep grind, we leave it all behind.
Если бас сказать несложно. Бас легко сыграть.
Maybe Soul could do something about it.
Так, ладно, с кем надо
You've been pretty
поболтать
diligent
надо.
with that, haven't you? I mean your art.
Listen, kid, don't...
What are you guys talking about?
The weave. Saul's selling me on the idea that the libraries are the key to this nation's future, and you know what? I think he's right.
And I was just saying to your sister, to win this fight, we need to use words, language, information, this and otherwise. That's why I joined the Weave. When I could no longer hold a gun or throw a grenade, this was how I could still play a part. And honestly, it's the winning strategy. To fight justice, we need to turn their weapons against them.
Yeah, how do we do that?
That's what we're trying to figure out. And maybe we won't get there, especially with justice picking apart the Weave. But God help us, we won't stop until we succeed. Or die trying.
You're probably right. Fighting them on the battlefield is a zero-sum game. But if we can weaponize words the same way they've done, we might stand a chance.
That's what the Weave is all about. And that's what Nova Scotia's trying to do. Understanding the power of language and weaponizing that. That's the key, kid. That's it. So, hey, what's up with that kid, girl? Theo said you found her today?
We did. Well, I guess you could say maybe she found us.
What the fuck is that all about? Who is she? Doesn't she have parents?
She's like us. A normal. I'm guessing that's why Justice was so keen to get their hands on her.
How can that be? Kid's barely old enough to walk.
She's like 10.
It's a long story, but we've learned that Justice has been running experiments to create anomals.
What, like a fucking army of deviants?
Pretty much, yeah. Eli's one of them, actually.
God damn, the shit I'm learning today. Makes me happy I met you guys. Kids shouldn't have to go through shit like that. They need to be protected.
Do you have kids?
A daughter. And an ex-wife. Haven't seen either in... forever. I made my choice when I enlisted. And again when I became a librarian. I don't regret it. Does that make me a monster? I couldn't take care of them and commit to the cause at the same time. As long as I was with my family, every choice I made would be for them, right? And not for the greater good. Ah, fuck it doesn't matter now. You're better off without me.
Bold troopers for bald trooper?
Oof. Dude.
I love that. You're funny. Haven't smoked in ages, not since I was in the trenches. But if there was ever a time to start up again, it's now. So this is what you guys do every night. Sit around a campfire and...
Yes, every time.
They always ask.
Did I miss something? What's the joke?
I don't think there's a joke. It's just a question every new member of the crew asks on the night of their first campfire. It's sort of a...
Rite of passage.
Annoying fucking habit.
Geez, fine. Forget I asked. Hey, so does this mean I'm part of the crew now?
You and girl. Of course, right?
Sure. Yeah, well, you'll need an official title. So, CT's our driver and cook. Theo's the boss. Sai's the battering ram. I'm the sister, I guess. Eli's the heart, and Gnome's... I'm sorry, Gnome, but what do you do?
Provide cutting commentary to the events of the day, lurk moodily in the periphery, elegantly smoke cigarettes, and I'm the ex, I guess. Wait, why are we framing Pax as the protagonist here?
She did bring us all together.
Fine, Pax is our protagonist, and Girl's the kid. She's got that roll down pat. So what are you, Saul? What do you bring to your new position as crew member?
Well, shit, if you put it like that, I guess I'm the fucking healer. But I can also drive, cook, be sarcastic, build explosive booby traps. I'll earn my keep somehow. Don't you guys worry about that.
Hey, do we know if girl has any allergies or dietary restrictions?
Our food is generally inoffensive and contains few common allergens.
And if things go tits up, I think I can fix anaphylaxis with some choice verses from Sylvia Plath. Ezra Pound, if it's serious.
Does anyone know any bedtime stories? I only know writer folktales, and those are probably a little bloody for a preteen.
I have an extensive library of classic children's stories.
Just stay away from Shakespeare, okay? Unless you want her to pass out from boredom.
Isn't that sort of the point?
Fair enough. Shakespeare it is.
Ну, пойдемте. Тут есть кто-то красненький? Да, ну, пойти. Не знаю, зачем нам они. Мне кажется, как будто мы уже все открыли. И даже если не все, то у нас там их 20 с лишним штук. Ну, знаете, мало ли, может, финал зависит. Там будет какой-нибудь... Если у вас есть там 50 этих, то хороший финал. Если нет, то плохой. Датчики плюс 3, кстати. Это неплохо.
If Sol's right about the libraries, we need to change our route. Worst case scenario, all the libraries have been raided, and we're on our own.
Do you think the libraries are all gone?
Gone, or otherwise compromised. Justice may be watching. We can't risk sticking with our original route. Let's take a look at the map. We were supposed to go straight north on 85, stopping in Rapid City, and then east on I-90 through Minnesota to Chicago. But with no way to connect with Nadia, we can't risk it. And even if the Rapid City library is still standing, we'd be cutting it close. We lost a lot of time today. We could still go through the Dakotas, circumventing Rapid City, passing Minneapolis before Chicago, but the Dakotas are dangerous. Even if Eli gets us past the Riders, there are other clans in the territories and they'd be curious about a bus. And the other option is to go south into New Mexico and from there through Oklahoma and St. Louis before Chicago, but...
We could hug the border to the territories, stay south of Rapid City and restock in Minneapolis.
We could, but I'm worried about riders. They run rampant in the southern territories, and since we have a child with us now... As for going further north, that's the literal Wild West. Forget about riders. There are other clans up there. It's too unpredictable. Not to mention that neither route fits our timeline. If there's even one roadblock, we're screwed. And the other option is to go south into New Mexico and from there through Oklahoma and St. Louis before Chicago, but that's a long detour.
What about the southern route? We're used to deserts.
We'd have to leave the Republic, cross into Colombia before re-entering the Republic. That's a lot of risk for dubious benefits. And it would take a long time. Too long. We'd have to communicate with Nova Scotia. And I don't know how to do that now.
So, how about...
The Great Plains Exclusion Zone. It's... talk about unpredictable and dangerous. Also, the Ashes is permanently closed for civilian traffic. Only trucks and justice vehicles are allowed on I-70 with multiple armed checkpoints.
Didn't Sol say something about a road further north running parallel with I-70? One without checkpoints and... Lebanon.
Route 36. Runs straight through, Lebanon, Kansas. The midway point between West and East, back when there were 50 states. I don't think that town exists anymore. It's all just, dust. Pax?
Sorry, Theo. I got caught up in... What do you know about the Ashes?
Same as you, probably. The Great Plains Exclusion Zone. Just a dust bowl now. The Dust Bowl. Constant storms, terrible visibility. Supposedly the site of Black Ops experiments, at least, according to the conspiracy theorists. The interstate's monitored by Justice, and the other highways haven't been maintained since everyone left in the 1990s. It's uninhabitable.
That's our route.
Were you not listening?
What other option do we have, Theo? We're behind schedule. The other routes are not viable, and the zone's uninhabited. We pass through undetected.
You seriously want to do this, Pax?
Dead serious.
Okay. Then we need to move tonight. It'll take close to 12 hours to drive through, and we can't do it in the dark. We need to pass the edge of the zone by sunrise to maximize the daylight. I'll tell the others.
Так, вот, собственно, мы и 5-й прошли. Ном чувствует присутствие аномала, команда решает выяснить, кто это. Команда приезжает в мотель «Желтая кирпичная дорога», и все. Вот вам и вся история. Блин, вначале, на самом деле, здесь, возможно, будет интересненько. Ну, давайте пока на этом остановимся. В целом я запускался, чтобы это видос представить. Но мы обязательно продолжим. О, любопытно, пепельная зона. Знаете, как Mad Max прям какой-то. Вот, аж давайте. Еще раз спасибо всем, кто забегал. Кому не влом, поставьте лайкосик нам под видосом. Можете в Steam еще подставить и так далее. Во, давайте всем там удачки. Может быть, перед сном еще запустимся. Вот как раз, может, в пепельную зону. Может, что-то другое, потому что нам в ближайшее время надо дойти несколько игр. Вот, давайте всем удачки, на том всем пока.